This is a playlist we haven't touched in a long time. This is 7. There's a video on 7 seals, 7 trumpets, and the promises to the 7 churches. So this is just some more about 7. I'm reading from my website, where science meets religion.blogspot.com. I clicked on math, the science of math, and then in there it got to 7. Revelation 1 is John speaking to the 7 churches in Asia. Grace be to you, peace from him which is, and which was, and which is to come, and from the 7 spirits which are before his throne. Revelation 8 talks about 7 angels before God, given 7 trumpets. And we have the 7 bowls of wrath and vials of wrath. How about Exodus 25:37? Thou shalt make 7 lamps. Exodus 37:23. He made 7 lamps and snuffers and snuff dishes of pure gold. How about Isaiah? And it might match Daniel, or I don't know, Daniel 4:25 says, they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field, and they shall make thee to eat grass as the oxen, and they shall wet thee with the dew of heaven, and 7 times shall pass over thee, till thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and he giveth it to whoever he will. And that was probably speaking about Nebuchadnezzar. 7 lambs without blemish was one of them sacrifices. In Leviticus 23, line 18, he shall offer with bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, 1 young bullock, 2 rams for a burnt offering to the Lord, with their meat and their drink offerings made by fire, sweet savor to the Lord. How about Psalms 12:6? The words of the Lord are pure words, as silver purified in the furnace of earth 7 times. How about there's 7 steps mentioned in Ezekiel 40. I'm going to read 24, 25, and 26. It says, after he brought me towards the south, and behold, a gate towards the south, he measured the posts thereof and the arches thereof according to these measures. And there were windows in it. And in the arches thereof round about, like those windows, the length was 50 cubits, and the breadth 25, and 20 cubits. And there were 7 steps to go up to it, and the arches thereof were before them. And it had palm trees, one on this side and one on that side upon the posts. Genesis 2 says, the 7th day God ended his work, and he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he made. God blessed the 7th day, sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. Revelation 1, in his hand, it was his right hand, it was 7 stars. Back in Numbers 19, the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron and said, this is the ordinance of the law which the Lord commanded, saying, speak to the children of Israel, that they bring thee a red heifer without spot, wherein there is no blemish, upon which never came yoke, and ye shall give her unto Eleazar the priest, that he may bring her forth without the camp, and one shall slay her before his face. And Eleazar the priest shall take of her blood with the finger, and with his finger and sprinkle her blood directly before the tabernacle of the congregation 7 times. In Acts 7, we found out that there was 7 men with wisdom chosen to help the widows. The ark rested in the 7th month on the 17th day upon Mount Ararat. That's Genesis 8:4. Joshua 6:4, 7 priests shall bear the seven priests shall bear before the ark 7 trumpets of ram's horns. And on the 7th day ye shall compass the city 7 times. And the priests shall blow with the trumpets, and it shall come to pass that when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the people shall ascend up every man straight before him. And Joshua the son of Nun called the priests and said to them, take up the ark of the covenant, and let the 7 priests bear 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of the Lord. And he said unto the people, pass on and compass the city, and let them that is armed pass on before the ark of the Lord. And when it came to pass, Joshua had spoken unto the people that the 7 priests bearing the 7 trumpets of ram's horns passed on before the Lord and blew with the trumpets, and the ark of the covenant of the Lord followed them. The armed men went before the priests that blew the trumpets, and the reward came after the ark, and the priests going on and blowing the trumpets. And Joshua had commanded that the people, saying, you shall not shout nor make any noise with your voice, neither shall any word proceed out of your mouth until the day I bid you. Then ye shall shout. There's a feast in the 7th month, says Nehemiah 8:14. They found a law written. The Lord commanded by Moses that the children of Israel should dwell in booths in the feast of the 7th month. Proverbs 9:1, wisdom builded her house with 7 pillars. Zechariah, there was a stone that laid before Joshua. Upon one stone shall be 7 eyes. Behold, I will engrave the graving thereof, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will remove the iniquity of the land in one day. 7 altars is in there 4 times. Numbers 20, all number 23. You want to read Numbers 23? It's the story of Balaam that said to Balak, build me here 7 altars and prepare for me 7 oxen and 7 rams. He brought them to the field of Zophim, to the top of Pisgah, built 7 altars. Proverbs 24:16, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth again, but the wicked fall into mischief. Exodus 20:10, the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord. Thou shalt not do any work, nor thy son, or thy daughter, their manservant, maidservant, cattle, stranger within the gates. For in 6 days the Lord made the heaven, the earth, the sea, and all that's in them, and rested on the 7th day. Blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Leviticus 25, thou shalt number 7 Sabbaths of years unto thee, 7 times 7 years, and the space of 7 Sabbaths of years shall be unto thee 49 years.